All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the benefits of seed retention and which is why you need to really practice it, because this is an important skill that majority of the world are not following. Let's be honest. This world is so hypersexualized. It's crazy. It's gone to the point where everybody looks up to these so-called leaders that we have. People like Kim Kardashian, people like Kanye West, people like them are people that have spoken on like intercourse so much, and it's gone to the point where our minds have become desensitized to reality and what reality really is. And I feel like by practicing seed retention, it's gonna alter your world. The world that you used to see from a digital standpoint is gonna turn into a world where it's filled with curiosity and joy and happiness instead of despair, because that's basically what releasing is. If you release your essential life force, you're losing a part of you. You're losing something that holds importance. And it's kind of sad to me how even the people I know in real life don't practice this. They look at me like I'm a total weirdo for not releasing my seed. And I don't understand why. But actually, I do understand. It's because they can't do what I do. They can't do what you do. That's why you have your friends and family telling you you're doing something wrong, that it's not healthy. All these doctors on the internet telling you, oh, you need to release because it gets all that bad, all those bad nutrients, the bad semen out of your body. But what they don't tell you is that your body reabsorbs it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Or it gets released during your sleep in the form of wet dreams. And wet dreams don't really count as a relapse, by the way, if you didn't know that. It's actually pretty common. But let's just get it really to the benefits, like the nitty-gritty of this practice, because I feel like that's what's really important. Why are you doing it? What's the intention behind it? And the whole point, really, I'm gonna list a few of the benefits. One of the benefits, you get to have clearer skin, right? All your pores clear up. Of course, cold showers will help as well. Just practicing it alone won't really clear up everything, but practicing it plus taking cold showers will literally do wonders. I'm telling you, those two combined will set you up perfectly. Another benefit that I've experienced on this journey is I just have more confidence. Just going about talking to people, it's just normal. It just flows naturally. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna say next. And I know a lot of people my age, especially with the whole, pandemic, or with the whole quarantine situation that happened a few years ago, people don't know how to talk to each other no more. And a lot of people were stuck in their homes, and you know what they were doing. They had their tissue box with them. They had their Vaseline. They were going crazy, so they don't even know how to talk to real people anymore. They were looking at a screen. They were touching themselves to a screen, which is honestly not even healthy for your mind, let alone your physical health. It's not good for your mind. Once they get you in your mind, they can control you. They don't need to touch you. You know that, right? The people behind the internet, people behind the screen don't even need to touch you. And you're more of a weirdo for looking at the standpoint of two people engaging in intercourse. You're more weirder than the cameraman. The cameraman is at least seeing it in real life, but you're not even seeing it in real life. So what does that really make you? I'll leave that answer for you to guess. But overall, it's just not healthy. I don't understand why people do it. You're basically killing yourself. If you want to put it at that, you're killing yourself. You're dying. You're like a dead fish that came out of water. You're dead, bro. And I hate to see it happen to the people I know, but it just happens, I guess, to the best of us, and you got to do everything in your power to stop it. But those are just a few benefits that I've really experienced thus far that have like dramatically improved my life, dramatically improved my social skills, right? And with this whole like female like attraction and stuff like that, I don't really believe in that, because I just feel like once you really stop using, the sites, stop really wanking, I feel like, that's not even going to be an issue, because I feel like you just treat them like normal human beings. They're people like you. So that whole topic is something that doesn't make sense to me. It's like, what, you can't speak to a normal human being? Do you have a problem with that? If you have a problem with that, you should actually try to put yourself out there, like, it shouldn't even be an issue, because once we were kids, and that's the funniest part, like, when you're a kid, you have the most innocence. When you're a kid, you have the most purity. Like, you can go through the world unscathed. You're not exposed to the ugliness of the world. Like, you just talk to everybody. Like, I remember when I was a kid, like, I'd really just talk to anyone, girl or boy. I'd go to recess, play tag with different genders, different races, different ethnicities. Like, it was never a problem for me, and it still isn't to this day. Like, I have really no problem with that. So I don't understand the whole situation with like attracting the opposite gender, which I don't get. Is like, that's really not a benefit. I feel like it's just something that should just be naturally there. Like, God put us on the planet for a reason, right? And that reason is just to communicate with each other, or else if we were not to communicate, we would die out. We would be extinct, So I feel like that communication stuff, it should just come for you. It should just come naturally. You shouldn't let anything affect you. You shouldn't let it control you. You shouldn't think about it too much, because that's where it messes a lot of people off, that they overthink that too much, and you're not supposed to overthink a lot. You're supposed to be in the moment, be in the present. But that's all I really want to say for this video. Catch you guys later.